always mute my microphone, yeah. And now we shot like 5 minutes of footage without sound. Great. So, well, it should be self-explanatory. So, um, yeah. So, what can we tell from this? So I'm obviously connected to my Wi-Fi, and now I set VPS and push the VPS button, which always needs a second click for some reason now. But whatever, I'm sure it will refuse to connect. Will, yeah, the encryption is compromised at this point. I'm not sure if they fully bypass. Yeah, you see why VPS 6 failed, and it's connecting right away. So if I go to the Android settings and do the same here, well, let's open the network notification and all the bullshit they've got in here. Auto switch to mobile network, or be my guest, auto login. I don't care because, well, I thought this would be around to turning it off, but it isn't. So it's just like another method they're using, and I'm just using the VPS push button method again, and I'm pushing VPS. And from the Android settings, it normally works. But what does it tell me? I don't know, because this can't be trusted. VPS succeeded connecting to the network. There you go. And if we check, well, then we're on channel 16, and I'm just trying to do it again. Here the VPS light is still flashing here. But yeah, as you can see there, I'm not faking anything. So why would I? You know, because I'm just running behind a super restricted firewall at this point. I can't access the internet without a VPN. I can't update my apps using WireGuard. I need need the NordVPN service. I think they're refusing to allow encrypted connections via IPv6, but that has yet to be confirmed. I'm not really certain about it. So take this with a grain of thought. And now it's saying VPS successful. And now I'm connected to channel 116, and if you measure the Wi-Fi throughput here, well, this never goes much beyond this. So yeah, now it's a lot higher. You probably won't see the peaks here since I reconfigured the proxy part. But whatever, you know, it's just like what I observed, and we can run the speed test here. So let it search for the server really quick again. Hopefully this won't take ages, like it does sometimes. No, it doesn't. So yeah, now we're trying to connect here. Boom, and there you go. This is like the 400 Mbit speed. I'm sitting right next to the router, and well, this is awesome. You know, this is speed I would never complain about. But if I'm connecting to the channel 1, the yeah, you see it won't connect to channel 1 now, so now it should. Yeah, well, what's popping up here? It's still connecting to channel 116. And now we should check the speed again, because this might vary, because you never get the speed. Yeah, okay, this should be fine. So, looks like I found a way around this, and yeah, I'm connected to an NDD server, so this seems to be my legit channel, because if we go to location, you find show all radio networks, then you've got and you've got all these infected routers. All of them are infected, you know. And if we go to 5 gigahertz, well, I'm pretty lonely here. This was a router I set up once. It never used 5 gigahertz. It was super old router, but it's still there, you know. It's in fact, it's offline, but since they use your router to create a ghost Wi-Fi, which they then can monitor, what they do in easy words, they turn your router into a repeater, so that you think you're using your router, which you do, but you're not using the legitimate channel. You're just using another channel, which is then under mass surveillance and, well, probably preventing you from connecting to VPN servers and all that kind of stuff. So, well, I'm using an advanced setup. They can't block me at this point. They were able to block me. First, they blocked my contacts when they figured out that didn't work. they started blocking me, and well, now they reached a point where that doesn't work neither. So yeah, I guess I just won I won the fight, but I didn't win the battle. So if you are into forensics, if you are into package sniffing, deep analysis, whatever, English is not my native language, analyzing all kind of network activity, hacking, forensics, whatever, you name it, just let me know, and then we can connect and investigate on this further together. Would be much appreciated, since I'm not getting further here. It's just like I reached a point where I've got trouble to get further, because I'm sure that I can cause significant damage, and don't want to any innocent people to go offline. I would really appreciate to go to this botnet, if this botnet would go offline, but whatever. I think that's not going to happen anytime soon, because it's running on telecom infrastructure, and that's pretty much advanced stuff. So we can continue this video on Linux. So I just typed my password. Maybe they are able to monitor. I don't care, since I don't use it that much. So I'm using it pretty much, but I'm using like 4 distros and with different login credentials and whatnot. So we are connected to NordVPN, and we are having trouble finding the site for whatever reason. So if I want to listen to some techno, that works, but it won't stream any further. So if you go to speedtest.net, as you can see here, this is refusing to connect. So I just unplug it. This is my hacky solution. My phone number, some standard password used by them, and I'm not sure what this is. I'm not that into radio signals and whatnot, but now I'm probably I should be connected to this enable Wi-Fi. VPN connections. I can't connect this now, and now it's showing my Wi-Fi, and that's disconnecting the cable connection, which is weird, and this will probably time out again. It's just like, because it's configured to use automatically connect to VPN, which they normally don't care about, but since I investigated on all of this and dig deeper, I'm let me split this up. So I'm just continuing. I'm setting this up cleanly from a clean slate, and then we can see how far this goes, and then I'll use the camera properly and not use this screen recording with camera on top. See you in the next one.